Gals, man.
Sorry guys, I'm incontinent, getting that age.
Brian James for the win. Straight out of a B suit. Sick build, man. Even John proof.
Serious mix of emotions going on right now.
Definitely some flames left this bonnet at some point. Pretty sizable side exit. And NOS. To be fair, it lasted 6 days. Stock clutch. Is there anything actually wrong with this engine? It's hot. Good morning, you absolute lovelies. Welcome back to another cheeky little Monkey London episode. Today is pretty exciting. I know a lot of you guys have been pretty keen to see the B18 Nomda turbo back on the channel. Alas, Jamie K and I, we're going to be taking the B18 up to Mr. Gordon at street races today to basically strip the engine down and find out what on earth Mr. John did to the motor. Launch control, oh my god. First port of call is heading up to the farm to meet Mr. Jamie K. We're going to load the S14, which is currently at Scouse's. We'll chuck the B18 in the back of the van as well, and then we'll head off on a cheeky little road trip. Today I am sporting my Monkey London classic black hoodie, absolutely nom-tastic. Beautiful embroidery as always, excuse the tit action. My brand new FFS John hats are also out as well, check that out, absolutely savage. Proper sick details if you look around the cap. Cheeky yellow peak as well. I've only got 100 and I've sold 40 already, so I've got about 60 left, so yeah, try and buy them while you can. Feel free to take a cheeky little look on my website, which is monkeylondon.com, and yeah, I will see you guys down at the farm in a bit. We have arrived at the farm. Some ginger idiot is blocking the way. Does he always do this?
Yeah,
sick drift car, look at that. Whoa! Mr. Lou.
Yo.
Fist bump. Jamie K.
Bonjour.
Very kindly, Mr. Scouse has been storing the B18 and the Nomda and Nessy Nom's S14. First thing we've got to try and do is get that engine inside the van over here.
Ah! Sorry.
That was ridiculous. Scousey!
Hey,
how you doing, man? While Mr. K's making his little engine hoist, you guys can see the Nomda. You haven't seen it on the channel for quite a while now, so I thought I'd just give you a little glimpse of what she currently looks like. Pretty much how we left her last time. A few engine ancillaries sitting on the seat, and she's obviously a little bit dusty. But lo and behold, once we've got the engine sorted, we can get this beast back out on the road. You boys going to come out for some more drives in the Honda?
No. Well, Lewis can. Me and Jamie have got younger responsibilities now.
Lewis
I've been scarred for life after that fucking last
What
journey.
happened, Lewis?
We're fucking bombing down the M25 at 105 I clocked at.
That's when you passed out, just like...
Yeah. I fainted, I shat myself, I cried, I've done everything. I'm a bad passenger anyway, let alone doing 70 mile an hour.
What say, Scouse man?
Sorry, I'm incontinent.
Scouse man.
That feels good. Sorry guys, I'm incontinent, getting that age.
Right, B18 is, yeah, it's in the van. Nice one, dudes. Respect, pa.
I did nothing.
Respect for still. One S14. Locked and loaded. Mr. Jamie K, shall we hit the road?
The Brian James trailers are sick.
They are sick, aren't they? Brian James for the win. We have arrived at Garage 21. Lots of JDM delights out the front as always.
What's up, bruh?
Very non-mob. Oh, look at this Supra at the end.
What's up, bruh?
Very sexual. Davey!
Hi.
Hi!
You?
What are you saying, brother?
Not bad.
Fist bump. How was John's driving? Straight out of a B-suit. Mark 4 Superman.
6-speed and turbo. Oh, it's got a big case diff as well.
Mate, this is cool, Dave. Who's this? Customers?
Yeah.
Sick.
This is a genuine RZ model.
Big money car.
When we service the car, when it has bushes, everything's genuine tyre or TRD.
Oh, it's got GAN doors?
Yeah.
Sick. Look at this, Jamie. What is that? It's an EF in it? EF?
EF, yeah.
White. Check that white wall tyre, man. That's sick. Yeah. Alex! Look at that sexy bastard. Woohoo! How much do you rate Brian James, James?
Well, what sort of scale are we talking about?
Out of 20.
22? I mean, I'm tempted to sell my house and just live in one, really.
As you guys can see, the S14 has arrived safely at Garage 21. So now James and I are going to remove said straps and get it off. Garage 21, baby. Look at this, man. Whoa. Panda colours as well.
Yeah.
Amazing what these now go for, man.
Stock money.
Crazy, crazy, crazy money.
For a car that was essentially built as a basic commuter car.
Oh, trumpets.
11:1 compression, 290-degree cam, 20 valve, ITBs, forged pistons, rods.
Sick build, man. Iconic 4AGE. What sort of powers do you reckon?
The head is slightly too small on this, but the engine will do 180 horse.
And proper lightweight as well. What's it like underneath?
Spotless, mate, man.
Ready for tofu deliveries.
That's it, yeah.
You always have some lovely magical delights, don't you? Don't you, sir? So now we just got to get some of that magic and put it onto Vanessa's car.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
It's a nice car, to be fair. The basis is there, the foundation's there. It just needs a bit of TLC.
It's got God's motor and it's got an SR.
It just needs a little bit of Garage 21 magic. But we'll be catching up with you soon. And you're actually off to Poland tomorrow.
Yeah, to go to a car show in Poland. So.
Yeah, so we've got to be quick.
Yeah.
We're definitely not late, are we, Dave? Love you, man. Enjoy Poland. Sounds like it's raining. Yes. Oh, mate, weather.
You go 2 hours north of London, an outlook.
Let's go. Very, very rainy. This is rank weather. So yeah, next port of call, Jay and I are going to head to his mate, who's about 45 minutes away. We're going to pick up a 2JZ NA, which he's bought, and then we'll be heading on to Street Racers to get the B18 out and see what that crackhead John did to it.
Another one.
What happened? We just got you just got another 2J.
Another 2J, yeah, non-turbo, non-BVTI.
How many is that now? 16?
Yeah.
You've connected quite a few, haven't you?
8, I think.
Fucking hell, man. So yeah, if you're watching and you're wondering A, where all the 2JZ NAs have gone, and B, if you want one, where to get it,
I've got a couple.
Jamie K.
I've got a couple.
I'm actually going to be running Rossler Pistons in all of my cars. So I'm on JZX, Key in the RS2000, and in the Honda CIvic, which is what those bad boys are for. Get one out, show them the forged goodness. So yeah, these are the low comp forged pistons for the Nomda. Very sexy.
Yeah, look at those. Nice and strong.
They're very oversized. Oh no, it's a casing.
Here we go. Oh, they're surprisingly light actually. Wow.
Yeah, they are. And comes with rings, pins. Gudgeon pins. We like a gudgeon pin.
We love a gudgeon.
That's a gudgeon pin. I should probably concentrate on driving.
Yeah.
Main plan today is obviously strip the B18 down with Gordon. We'll have a little gander and see
What
why
broke?
it blew up.
What broke? What happened when it blew up?
He just
Remind
went
the
a bit,
people.
went a bit Subaru-y.
Oh, so you lost the cylinder?
Yeah. Once we've stripped the engine down, we're actually going to be sending the block to America to see the lovelies at Cylinder Support Systems, CSS. Very cool, very famous in America.
What they do is they machine out the water jackets around the cylinder and then fit a machined sleeve around the original sleeve.
It makes it bulletproof, even John-proof. I think for now we're going to stick with the current turbo setup.
Key.
Run a bit more boost.
Just go unlimited boost.
Yeah, basically, just weld the fucking wastegate shut.
Yeah.
And we'll try and see what kind of power we can push out of the TD05, and then once we're bored of that, we can put something massive on.
800 horsepower drag car, that's what I want to see.
That's the idea of what we're doing. We're going to be at Gordon's in 6 minutes.
A few moments later.
We are at Street Racers. Woo! Gordon, absolute legend. Welcome back to the channel,
How
man.
you doing?
We got some absolute madness going on today in your workshop.
There's a bit.
Is it,
Bentley!
but it's not quite your normal.
It's not a normal Bentley, no.
But you can't guess what's in it.
I bet, yeah.
Bet you can't guess.
Audience right now.
Everyone take a guess now. In the comments, put your guess.
£5
right now,
for
come on,
the
let's
person
go.
who gets it right.
Yeah, yeah.
And the fact the car already looks pretty. It's got some pretty gangster rims on it. All sorts of madness. Hey, look at the paint actually. Is this a crazy wrap?
Chrome wrap.
It's like a chrome wrap. This is not what you would expect, is it? So tell us what this is from, man.
I think it's from an E36 325i. They've shoehorned it into this. It's got pistons and rods and a Borg Warner turbo.
What happens to the W12?
He took it out. He wanted this one. I don't know. They've done the conversion.
You don't know the story behind it. I'm just mapping it.
I'm just mapping it.
This is some crazy
I-
shit. It's
I
even
heard-
got a ghetto screamer pipe.
Fair, serious mix of emotions going on right now.
This is
how
mental.
much power does it make?
Around 500 at the moment.
But what did the W12 make?
6. Officially, it's like 580, I think.
And this isn't a light car either, man. This is
No, it's obviously now rear-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive.
What gearbox is on it?
BMW.
BMW gearbox?
Yeah.
It's 5-speed. Or 6?
Yeah,
what,
fine.
like ZF pod.
I don't know, it's out of the older one, so whatever that
Yeah.
is.
Well, this is certainly not what I expected to see today at Street Racing. I thought I was going to see like 1,000 horsepower Civic sitting here. Instead, we've got
No.
a BMW powered Bentley Continental GT. Pretty much gobsmacked on this one.
Yeah.
We'll let the audience know. Let us know what you guys think. And I see they've retained the Bentley oil cap. Moving back to the real world. I'm very confused by this BMW powered Bentley. I'm liking Gordon's new unit, man.
Yeah.
It's got some size to it.
Yeah.
Got some girth. We've got a Civic Type R. Very cool. Obviously, Gordon is a man of Hondas. This is nice. Is it Manuel's? No, auto. Well, they were all auto, but a lot of people did convert them. Oh, it's got a knuckle duster. Mad. This is cool. I like Aristos, dude.
Yeah, we do.
Very JDM. This is mad. Yeah, this is like a special edition Civic they made back when Jordan were doing Formula One racing. How many of these did they make?
I think 500 or 1,000. 500. I might be wrong.
That doesn't look very standard.
No.
Definitely has some sort of.
It used to have a hood exit, now it's got a full system.
I can see the wastegate through there, yeah. Definitely some flames left this bonnet at some point. Oh, what's that? Is that a RS turbo? Sick. Mate, and that Morris Minor?
That is just a standard
No,
one.
yeah, Morris Minor, baby. Everyone's like, go back to the Fiesta. This is cool, dude. This one's pretty clean, man. Sorry if I'm geeking it out, but I know a lot of you guys love these retro older cars. Recaro interior. This is in really good nick, man. Has this been like restored?
He's had a few bits done to it, yeah. We're just doing a new ECU for it.
If any of you American viewers are watching and you want to see what a British engine really is, then this is it, man. Didn't these have like sort of like wooden chassis or something?
The estate ones used to have wooden frames that hold the body together.
Ah, crazy. Imagine that in a crash you get a splinter.
Yeah, that's a Corsa.
Oh, that looks, it's definitely got some speed humps in the front.
Yeah, it's going to be a drag car.
Ah, drag car. What kind of ponies?
I'm hoping for close to 8.
It's quite actually sleepy. I know it's dusty, you can't really see inside of it. It doesn't really look like it's going to have that kind of horsepower.
No, it was a street car, but it's just literally converted it to a drag car. It was 500 horsepower when it was on the street.
Crazy, man. I bet they're fucking ripped. Fucking hell, that is a pretty sizable side exit. Mental looking S13. And what lumps it's got in it, Gordon?
Audi V8,
Audi V8.
4.2.
Like the ones from like the S4s?
S4, S6, I think. Yeah, something like that.
And a rocket bunny, loads of diffusers. And then what are you doing to this, Gordon?
We're fitting a fuel tech ECU to it.
Okay, and then mapping and
And
stuff.
then map it, and that's it. It's ready to go.
I quite like them without the bumpers, with the big diffusers in the back. They look quite evil at the back, don't they? Definitely ready for some duggets. Big old hydro handbrake, if you can just about see in there. What's that, Evo 7?
7, yeah.
What gearbox is that?
God, that looks a bit naughty. Is it all carbon fibre?
It's carbon wings, bonnet, roof, boot. It needs some TLC.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're
Pretty-
just building the engine for it now.
Carbon gear stick, man. This is pretty mad, dude. And NOS.
Yeah.
It's got some NOS in the back. Pretty comprehensive roll cage. What do you think, Jamie? Evo fan? I like Evos,
Yeah,
man.
I never used to like them, but when you see them like 800 horsepower launching from a standstill, you're like,
With
yeah.
with a sequential,
Yeah.
they are sick, man. And what's the expected sort of ponies once you got that up and running, Gordon?
700.
700.
Yeah.
This is a bit of me, but I like this, man.
I've had that for 14 years.
Mate, this can return some MPG. We've got what's this, TEG?
That's my old tech, yeah.
EK, SW20, MR2.
Yeah, we've got just doing a few bits on that new turbo. He's just built the engine himself.
Not many of those left, I wouldn't think, the old MR2s.
No.
One B18, very professionally removed from the van. Crunch time. You excited, Gordon?
I am.
This car is gagging for some more sen. To be fair, it lasted 6 days.
It's all it lasted.
The mad thing as well, when I bought this engine, it was pretty much unknown. I think 140,000 miles. And what about things like headwork? Like cams and stuff and...
Yeah, cams. A lot of people just go for Type R's. Decent valve springs, retainers, and valve. Don't need porting.
I take it Type R cams are quite cheap and easy to...
They're not cheap anymore, is the problem, but they're really good for what they are. Like second hand, people are asking like 300, 350
really.
now. They used to be like 200 quid, but
Everyone's sort of cottoned onto it over time.
yeah.
Can shafts removed. Smells burnt.
Old engine.
old V crusty VTEC.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see just kind of what condition
Cams look
it's all
mint.
in. What are the lobes and stuff? look
Really
like?
good. Still mint.
Testament to the old Nomdas.
140k.
Yeah, well built, allegedly as well. And that's what he told me. It could have been like.
It could have been 200.
Could have been 240k. But all the head bolts are about to come out, and we were actually just remarking as well. Stock clutch. That's some pretty. You're impressed with that? I'm surprised the clutch
For how you
lasted
drive.
6 days, let alone the fucking engine.
Yeah.
Gordon, you were just saying as well with the C4s, even these sort of older engines, they're now going for quite strong money.
Yeah, they're getting rarer and rarer now.
I mean, we gave I think 350, 400 quid for this and the box. I think about that.
Yeah, what's that?
Boxes now, I think, are about 3 to 350.
I don't even want to say when we bought it because that's going to give away how long we've been. This is the world's longest Honda build. I'm proud of that fact though. I think we're about getting to the point of lifting said head.
Yeah.
Said Fred.
You can see if we can start to see what on earth's gone on. Well, on first inspection, what the fuck's all that? Look, what's this?
That's alright.
Looks like fucking
weird.
someone's put some
So you said 4?
expanding foam.
So you said this one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, well I was expecting to see a completely melted piston.
Yeah,
but
me too. Maybe Ringlands?
I reckon it will be, yeah.
Ringlands?
I think it's been
Melted
melted piston
down
when
the
I've mapped it. Of course not.
I thought we were just going to see a nice little chunk missing here, and that was going to be it. Right, there we go. There we go. That's what I did.
You will spin it round and you can see what the rest of the bore looks
For
like.
a late night.
I'll look at the head gasket.
Perfect.
What's the rest of the head looking like?
You said number 4.
Yeah.
You could have just bought some 81mm pistons
I
and we
reckon
could
it was
have
that
had it back
dodgy.
together.
I reckon it was that dodgy map I was on. She is roasted. We'll have to definitely get a performance orientated clutch in this when it goes back together. Any recommendations?
Ideally a twin plate. A stage 4 would be alright, but they just don't last as long.
What kind of brands? Comp clutch?
Upcom clutch is what we use a lot of.
That's what we really need, is like top mount.
Yeah.
So this comes out the bonnet.
Yeah.
You guys look in here, that's obviously where we used to have the internal actuator, or the actuator on the internal wastegate. Now we've got an external wastegate that's all been welded up. Oil has now been drained, because I definitely drained it before I came, didn't I, Gordon?
Most definitely.
Gordon's just removed the crank pulley. Spin her over, have a little gander. What do you reckon boost-wise you can run on that TD05, Gordon, before it turns into a hairdryer?
I reckon around 20, 24, 25 maybe.
Last time you mapped it, what was it, 11 PSI?
11 or 12, yeah, something like that.
It's going to be
You're going to be close on double.
pretty hefty difference. Sump pan removed.
No metal.
And there doesn't seem to be loads of shit around that will pick up either.
No.
Hopefully there's some drag, lots of
This beautiful engine.
crap through the engine. Still looks mint.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Look at that. 140k.
Barely run in, man. Yeah, and literally fully sent at every opportunity. It's not bad at all, man.
2 rings.
Where's the piece? Where's the piece?
There'll be 100%. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that though. I did bet on 2 pieces.
You did.
But there's only 1.
Yeah, literally rings, isn't it? Apart from that, though.
Yeah, it's not
That's
exactly
it.
a catastrophic failure, is
No,
it?
it really isn't.
No.
It's a good mix. Is that pretty sort of common? I mean, obviously you've had a lot of these engines apart.
Yeah, I'm fucking right.
It was 2 pieces.
If you've got a stock B18, try and avoid two-step. Once it's built, effectively,
Yeah, it's still, yeah.
within reason,
Yes, as long as you're not on it
literally
100 times a day, but yeah.
24/7. No, man, so yeah, there you guys have it. As you can see, the rest of the engine is literally, in fact, 99.9% of the engine is mint.
Yeah.
That is the story behind the B18 and what actually happened. On the scale of it though, it's actually marginal, it's nothing really.
Nothing.
And then now we're just going to kind of explain to you guys the process about us sending it to America and getting the guys at CSS to kind of reinforce the block.
So we'll get it wrapped up, just the bare block, new pistons to go with it because they'll bore it to 81.5 and it'll come back. So basically the actual sleeves themselves are really strong. It's the casing around it that is not. So if it blows out, it'll blow out this side or this side mainly. So they build a billet piece of aluminium that gets pressed in and then
fill the
machined.
gaps, as it
Yeah, so it makes it much stronger.
So is that effectively like making it like a closed deck?
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys saw the Wasner pistons before that we're going to be using. I'll chuck Wasner's details down here if you guys could kindly give them a little follow. We really appreciate it. Obviously once the block comes back, we can have a sort of a bit of a closer inspection of all the work they've done. Hopefully it lasts longer than last time.
Most
I
definitely.
mean that was 6 days, which is pretty shocking. Gordon, absolute legend, man. And thanks for showing us around the new workshop. We're loving all the toys, looks really good. Mr. K, absolute legend. We only came because you wanted that engine.
Yeah, I'm just
using me
I was
again.
just using you for transport, to be honest.
We'll say goodbye to the most incredible engine conversion I think I've ever seen in my life. It'd be pretty crazy to see it when it's up and running. Maybe we could do a review.
Yeah,
Break
I'll get him to give you a ring.
Love you lots, man. Peace.
See you later.
Bye. Let's do it, Mr. K. We've got to try and reverse out of here first. Right. So yeah, much exciting goodness coming up. Very, very looking forward to the B18 Nomda, the rebirth stage 3.
Where's it going? What's we going to do with it? Drag it, track it,
Fucking
rag it,
send it.
just give it to John and hope for the best.
Yeah, send it. Hopefully you guys are going to be joining us back for the resurrection of the Nomda. We should get the engine back in about 6 to 8 weeks, but we will certainly keep you guys updated along the way. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Big up Mr. K as always. Goodbye from me, bye from the wonderful Jamie K.
Bye.
And yeah, we will see you guys soon. Peace.